What's up, guys? It's your Uncle Ed again. Happy Monday. Yes, it's Monday. I know. Do you have the blues? You should, because every day should be Saturday. Now, if every day isn't Saturday, you know what? Hit me up. Let's talk about it. I'll give you a couple of tips on how to do that. But in the meantime, today is a really cool outside the box kind of chat, and I have the right person for this topic. We're going to talk about travel. I know you've been thinking about it, or you've done it and you want to do more of it, or maybe you just don't even know where to start. So guess what? Kilian's in the house. Kilian
Yes,
Travel and
it
Lifestyle. So Karen, thank you first off. Thank you so much for jumping on here and
is. Of
chatting about
course.
this. Because even though you know me, I make everything kind of funny. But the truth of the matter is that we're living in different times. People are more stressed. I see it. Stop driving like a maniac. By the way, please, people. I know you're stressed out. I get it. You know, eggs are expensive. Everything got really expensive, and things are so uncertain, aren't they? We don't know what planet we're waking up to. But you know, Uncle Ed, I'm eternally always very positive. So we're going to talk about positive things today, and that is travel. How do we do this? What's out there? Because, man, you know what? Even the term travel agent, I thought that was dead, but apparently not. So, Karen, take it from here. Tell us about yourself a little bit because I always want my audience to get to know you as a person. Because before we were travel agents, before we were mortgage people, we were actually just people.
It's so funny because I do get asked that all the time. It's like, do people still hire travel
Do
agents?
they
And
even
I said,
exist?
yes. When was the last time you researched a trip? It can take you hours, and most of us don't have hours. So I do that for you. And also, the other reason is we do the research, and if I don't know a certain country, I have thousands of other travel agents I can reach out
Oh,
to
you
and
have a
say,
network. Oh,
hey,
see, I never even thought about that.
yeah,
Okay,
so we're experts in all fields, even though I may not specifically know one destination.
that's cool.
And we do the work for you. So if you are saving for that once in a lifetime trip, wouldn't you want to do it with somebody that has the knowledge? And I'm compensated through the travel company. I specialize in sports travel. World Cup's coming to the US in
Oh,
2026.
okay, okay,
I
that's good
can
to
help
know.
you get packages. I don't do tickets. I only do packages, the
Okay.
Masters, the Kentucky Derby, and then
Oh,
cruises, uh, European, just all cruise lines I work with.
I
We
see.
are compensated through the travel company at no cost to you. They like working with travel agents. So why wouldn't you work with a travel agent? Because if there's an upgrade available, there's not always an upgrade available. Right now, sporting events are selling out, cruises are
Hmm,
selling out. Travel is high, even though we're going through rough economic times right now. People are traveling because we ain't getting any younger. We want to live our
that's
best
true.
life today. Don't put off today for tomorrow what you can do today. Travel. And
I've
so
said that many times.
everybody's kind of living that attitude.
Yeah.
I only got into travel a few years ago, being a travel agent a few years ago. And it's because I was on a plane coming home from visiting my son in Barcelona. I had such a great time. I love Spain. I love
See,
everything
that's
about
next on my
food,
list. You're going to
people.
help me get there.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
So I
me
was on
too.
my flight coming home and I went, wow, this is really awesome. And I thought, okay, how can I learn more about how to do this so I can do it on a regular basis? And
Hmm.
I became a travel agent. And yes, there are perks to being a travel agent. And so I'm going to Japan in October. I just got
But
back from Croatia on a fam trip. So uh, that's why I got into it. And then I also, it's my
yeah,
passion, and I realize it's other people's passion. And I want to help make that, whether it's a once in a lifetime trip or you're just love to travel and you really want something special.
I
I
love
have
it.
very special opportunities.
What are some of the misconceptions of travel, would you say? Well, number one, oh, it's too expensive.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not inexpensive.
It's not
Flights,
cheap. It's not free. I get
yeah,
that.
flights right now are not cheap. I think the biggest misconception is you read one bad review or a couple bad
Hmm.
reviews on, let's say, a cruise line, and you go, oh, see, that's why I don't cruise. I don't want to cruise because of that. But they have tens of hundreds of thousands of passengers that love it. So I do hear that. So don't take one or two or a handful of bad reviews stopping you from going somewhere. Let us do the research for you. If you're traveling
Nice.
solo, Are there safety protocols? Yeah, probably. I'll help you with that. I travel solo, so I write blog posts about how to travel solo, how to be safe. Um, are there terrible flights and delays and all of that? Yes, that's what you hear about in the news, but it's not all the time. It's every once in a while you get a
Well,
bad.
on a percentage basis, isn't it kind of low? I mean, we
It,
hear
it
about car
really
crashes,
is.
but it's
It's
it's on a
super low.
percentage,
Don't let that stop you. Oh, I hate to
right?
fly. Yeah, no, none of us like being on a plane, but it's the necessary evil to get you where you
Hmm.
want to go to.
If a person has never traveled ever, how do you suggest they go about starting?
I would say I would say go on a cruise.
Go
Everything's
on a
taken
cruise.
care of for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
I guess you're
would
right. Yeah,
because you can go from city to city without unpacking each time, only unpacking once. And they have the excursions for you. They can help you with certain cruise lines, not all cruise lines. Some cruise lines will help you with your flights, help you with airport transportation. So if it's your first time traveling, I would go on a cruise, even if you
okay.
think you're not a cruise person. But again, it's just so simplified for you. You don't have to figure out the train schedule. You get off the cruise ship for your excursion to go visit whatever sites you want to visit in that city. It just makes
Got
it.
it. Okay. Packages. Let's talk about this. Are there some more robust and greater than others, or are they all kind of the same? And what
No,
do they include typically?
they're across the board. You have
Okay.
your super high end. I want a private driver. I want front of the line tickets. I want
Okay.
group travel on buses with a bunch of strangers, which there's nothing wrong with that either. That's going to be more your budgeted travel. Each city you
The
go to is
group.
going to be on a large bus with a lot of
Okay.
other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make some great friends though, so I wouldn't poo-poo that.
Yeah. Okay. And what countries would you avoid right now? And which ones do you recommend besides Spain?
Oh, well, I'm just back from Croatia. I loved that.
Did you go to
Uh,
Split and where else? Dubrovnik?
Dubrovnik and Split, Var. Yeah. I did it on a private yacht. By the way, I'm going to plug this particular trip because I landed, they had a driver waiting for me, took me to
What?
the boat, had all my excursions planned, and it wasn't crazy expensive. What I would think of like, what's the below deck where
Yeah,
it's
right, right. This show. Yeah.
100,000 for the weekend. It was
Yeah.
like 5,500 per person. That's not crazy to me. That's including
Wait,
your
wait, wait, wait.
excursion
5,500 bucks
per person, double occupancy
for
on a
how long?
private yacht. To me, that's for a week and everything started
What?
in for you. Yeah. And most of your food is
Wait, whole,
included.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That's insane.
That's why I'm sharing this particular trip. I know I'm just back from it. Loved it. I felt like I was living the life of luxury.
5,500 bucks. I don't know if you guys caught this. 5,500 bucks. They pick her up. They take her to this private yacht for a whole week. People, did that include food?
And most of your food's included in that. No,
Okay,
not the
you're
food.
rewiring my brain right now.
And what's great about that is because it's a small boat compared
Yeah,
to a big cruise line, they pull you into private coves. So if one area was too
right.
windy, they reroute it and then take you to another one. So we're swimming and yeah,
That's
it
insane.
really was feeling very swanky.
Wow. So these kind of
That's,
packages do exist
yeah.
where I think that's affordable, personally.
Well, and I don't want to say that $5,500 is not a lot of money. I understand
But
that's
for what you
11,000
get
for
is what
a
I'm saying.
couple, but it is money well spent. I think most people would think that's a
100%.
lot more money than a lot more expensive than 55.
Not for a week in a private yacht. I got to
Exactly.
tell you, you add those two words, week, private yacht. Yeah,
Excursions and most meals. Yeah.
yeah, that's insane. Anyway,
Yeah.
that regardless of
I,
how
so
people think, but I
there
think
are
that's a
ways of
slamming deal.
getting out there and traveling. And just, I
That's the
think the other
message.
benefit of working with a travel agent is we'll help you come up with those trips. Oh, I hadn't thought about Croatia by private
I
yacht.
didn't know that existed, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of people
So
don't.
let's
Or
start
I
there.
thought before I became a travel agent, I thought it was 5 times that per
Yeah,
person.
me too. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say seriously about 20, 30,000 easy. That's
So I don't
crazy.
know what anniversary you're celebrating, but it's a great way to celebrate a
And even if
milestone
you're not,
birthday
you
with
better make one
friends.
up at $5,500. You make up an anniversary of some kind, or maybe a
Exactly.
breathing or something. I don't
Or
know.
bring your friends,
Mhm.
milestone birthday, anniversary,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
family reunion.
Uh,
You can rent the whole ship.
life,
It's 30 people,
whatever.
so you can rent the whole boat. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
Well,
lovely.
great. So my last question, which is always the most important question, is how do people get a hold of you?
Oh, well, thank you for
Of
asking, Uncle.
course. No, I want you to call her now. Go book that trip that you've been thinking that maybe you can't do, but now you saw she's got a lot more options. You got to take care of yourself in order to take care of others. So how do
And
people
then
get a
I
hold of
do
you?
want to say, go to my website because it'll show some of my special packages that I like to promote and do so that you don't even have to call me if you're not quite at that stage yet. But
Yeah.
my website is Kilian travel and lifestyle dot
And
com.
is the
A-N-D. Yeah,
and okay.
yeah. But I also have to say my last name is Kilian with one L. So everybody puts two L's in. So
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Kilian travel, A-N-D, and lifestyle.com. I'm a
Okay,
no
so
pressure kind of person, but I only do packages. If you want to do sporting events, it's only packages. We don't do just tickets.
got it. So here's the website, folks. There it is right there. I'm showing it to you right here. See, Killian with one L, travel and lifestyle. Look how beautiful this website is. So you
That's
go on there. Her contact information, I'm sure, is on the bottom somewhere. There it is. There's her email address. She's out of Marin County, but you can help people all over the country, or how does this work?
absolutely all over the US.
All
Yeah,
over the US. So
yeah.
reach out to her today, get that booked, even if it's out a little bit. Stop procrastinating, take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. Well, look, this was very enlightening. Thank you so much. I walked away with a lot of information. I walked away empowered as well. So thank you so much. Don't
And can I
forget,
say
reach
one
out.
more thing
Of course.
or two more things? Life is too short not to travel. So please contact me or contact your local travel agent. I'm also looking to build a travel team because I
Oh,
think people stop themselves from traveling. There are travel perks in being a travel agent. So if you feel like you're already booking your family's travel, your friends' travel, contact me and get the perks and the discounts of being a travel agent.
well, look, this just got even sweeter. So contact her today. You heard it here. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Ed.
you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Bye bye.